All right. Hey, no, do your thing.
Welcome everybody to an all new podcast to Blubhub Babbles.
Technically,
Is that
episode
one
2.
good?
Yeah.
Episode 2 for the new year. Hope everyone else is doing all right.
Yep.
I am. We are here with a couple of good old co-hosts as usual. I am Hana,
Well, there.
and with me,
Uh-huh.
we have the other cast. You guys want to introduce each to yourselves, or should I introduce you guys?
Fine. I'll do my introduction. Hi, I'm Depp or Stone. I'm from Stone Wolf Gaming. It's my channel. Razzle, you want to do you?
Hello, I am Rezdez, currently branded on YouTube as Teriyaki Rez. I get bullied for my inconsistent upload schedule.
He's almost a YouTuber. You know, he uploads once every 6 months. So if you enjoy a good video every 6 months, go check out his channel. And then, last but not
Occasional
least,
speedrunning.
there's the Taco Boy. Tucker, you want to give yourself an intro?
What did you say to me, coward?
I was just saying, do your intro, boy.
Hey guys, I'm Taco.
Do
Real
yours.
name's Tucker. I'll slap the shit out of you. You keep interrupting me. I ate quietly as you guys did your intro. Now I'm going to eat.
all
Let
good,
me
man.
grow mine.
Oh my gosh.
Good
Well,
morning, Tucker.
okay. Tucker, do your intro real fast. Like, you done?
Hey guys, I'm Taco. My real name's Tucker. I used to work with the boys at a rib joint. I'm not a YouTuber yet. I'd like to get into it.
All right, cool.
That's my story.
And on the topic
you
of
come join
food,
Blubhub.
on the topic of food though, because I mean, even though Hannah did the intro, I literally am the one with the list of the topics for everything. My first topic, which I think we actually did. I think the first, if I remember right, we did it in the last episode as well. But I gotta ask, favorite food you've eaten today?
Ooh, today?
Yeah, of the day, food of the day for you.
Well, I've only eaten one thing today.
I know. I remember.
I had cheap Chinese food.
Hold on, let me take a quick bite of this pizza so I can. Oh god! It's fresh out of the microwave. Pizza.
All right. Hannah, how's the food sitch for you?
I have not eaten. I guess you'd say today, maybe this morning, but what I'm about to eat is some chicken. I got some mashed potatoes and corn waiting on me. I gotta quickly slap that into the air fryer. I recently got an air fryer, so I've been using that shit for like.
Had an air fryer for years. I love air fryers, man. Yeah. For myself,
I've been.
Like
I've been cooking everything with my air fryer, and I have been in bliss. I've been in love, and it's been great because I could just put it in there and forget about it. I don't know if you guys seen that old commercial. It was about that rotisserie chicken commercial. It was like an infomercial. It was like the guy and his whole catchphrase was like, "You set it and then you forget it."
Not
that's
even
how I
slightly.
feel about this air fryer. It's like, oh well.
You guys think
yeah, it's a
air fryer?
What was that, Tucker? I'm sorry.
Do you guys think Hano is secretly sponsored by air fryers?
No. It took him goddamn years to get an air fryer. I've enjoyed the luxury of air fryers for many years of my life now, and as a prime member of the air fry community council, I can fully and wholeheartedly say we do not endorse the Hano.
I'll endorse them.
All you had to do was just set it and forget it, honestly, because like today, I made some bacon and eggs earlier today, and legit, I didn't have to watch over the bacon and just set it and forget it. Like the way that it took me so long, like I was gonna automatically, I was like, I gotta wait on this bacon, but it instantly took me like at least in less than 20 minutes just to make some bacon and eggs. Which usually it takes me probably like longer than that, like 30 minutes.
Nice.
So,
Why does it take you that long to make bacon?
Yeah, he struggles to cook.
because man, you gotta stare. Because I don't like to burn the bacon, and I gotta sit there.
He likes soggy
constantly
bacon.
just sitting
That's
there.
what he doesn't want to tell people. Is he likes soggy bacon?
No. I understand liking chewy bacon, but I can't understand a 30-minute cook time. Are you like cooking it with a handheld lighter?
You
Pretty
remember?
much, yeah.
For anyone that saw Unis Honest, does anyone remember when they were reliving Mark's past and his stories?
The
And
butt stone.
yeah, the butt stone. You see, that's actually how Hainaw cooks, is with the butt stone. But
I don't
yeah,
think I've seen that episode.
well, it's gone.
was really
so,
funny.
but it was hilarious. They you see, there was a rock, and you sit down on it, and you had to like squeeze your cheeks. You got to do it rapidly so it would heat up the rock so you can cook on it. Because Mark was too poor to have anything else to cook, so his paw had to do that for them, and they attempted to do that, and they bare-assed the stone and just squeezed them cheeks, and then they slapped some egg on it, and they actually ate the raw egg. It was great, hilarious, great time, 10 out of 10. If you didn't see it, well, it's gone. Goodbye, sad times.
Goodbye.
Memento mori. All right, well,
That sounds dope.
since I feel like we kind of ran that
Yes.
from course, this topic I feel like specifically goes with the razzle dazzle. So Razzle, I'm gonna actually ask that you take the last turn on this topic for talking about it. So it's February, and a very important day comes up in February. It's a day where single women get together and cry and eat ice cream because they believe they're gonna forever be single, and guys are all one-handed in front of a computer crying that they're going to be single forever, and then nice, lovely couples are making sweet love in their bed, aka Valentine's Day. And to go with that, for anyone that might be wanting to go out with a girl before the big day, anyone brave enough to go ask out a girl, first date location. Me and Hainaw have talked about this before, and we kind of disagree, but the question posed here is, where do you think the appropriate places, like restaurant eating location, for a first date? What's appropriate? What is first date material?
You forgot to mention it's also Black History Month.
Look. I wasn't gonna get into that yet. You don't skip topics, buddy. I put the topics out there. Wow. And no one gonna talk about it. I figured you would want to talk. Yeah, that's why I was like, I know I told Razzle to go last. I wasn't gonna voice my opinion yet, since I know me and Hainaw disagree on what goes on.
Oh shit. Am I okay? Fuck it.
All right.
Do you guys want me to go first?
Yeah,
again?
yeah, go for it,
Oh,
bud.
yeah.
All right. Well, Hainaw and Matt, you guys have seen my house. You've seen my yard.
Yeah.
Out here, it gets pretty dark at night.
Yeah.
So like you can actually see some stars. I think I'd do during the summer like a little picnic.
Oh,
in the
classic.
sun setting.
Yeah.
We'd set up a screen and a projector. Watch some movies out as the sun sets and shit. And the stars come out and blah blah blah.
That
It'd
actually,
be fun.
like, Tucker, no offense, but that just kind of sounds like fun. Like, I'm not gay or nothing, but you want to actually do that one? Because, I mean, that
Yeah,
sounds like
you
fun,
guys
yeah.
have a movie night this summer?
Yeah, I'm down. I just kind of want to join in on that. Just me creepily in the bushes watching Tucker on his date.
It's all good, dude. We'll scoot over. It's fine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, cuddle up. It's cool.
Yay.
Your area also reminds me of a little bit Texas Chainsaw-y, though.
Oh, my
Okay.
area?
Yeah,
That's-
yeah, we'll give it that.
Yeah.
I'll throw that one in there too. But at the same time, it is out in the middle of nowhere,
like,
so he does got that prime, like, quiet location going on
Except
for
that Hills
him.
Have Eyes type location.
Yeah, it's like it both has the potential to be like really romantic or absolutely serial killer. He's gonna murder you and feed you to his husky.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm the biggest retard in this neighborhood.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that works. All right.
I will protect you.
I feel safe now. I can watch the stars in peace. Well, it's hijacking Tucker's date. All right, Hayna, good sir.
Yes.
We've actually talked about this, but would you like to begin our recount of what you said would be your place?
Man, I completely forgot about this conversation. So it may be different than what last time was.
Different new life
But
experiences
then you
happen.
look like a fibber.
All right, well let's see, because I'll keep mine before Razzle, so I'll let you go next.
Oh fuck.
Like, what's the perfect kind of day?
No, not just perfect date, like
Man, I
restaurant,
guess.
like food wise, like where are you taking out your girl on the first date? Like let's say for
Dang.
this, it's a food and movie night. You know, Tucker said a little picnic, throw up a movie out on there. All right,
Yeah, I
so
do like little sliders, like sandwich
yeah,
stuff, like chips, like finger foods,
yeah.
like a cheese assortment thing
Ooh,
with crackers and shit.
I do like cheese. Tucker, we need to
Same,
talk,
dude.
my guy. Uh, all
I was
right,
like,
but
meet me after class.
yeah, exactly. But all right, hey, now, so you've taken your girl out to you're gonna take her out for movies and dinner. Where are you eating for dinner?
Well, probably not too expensive place, but you want to also show you that you have money.
Uh-huh.
I'm the type of person that shows that, like, oh, I'm not a cheap person. So you try to avoid. I will try to avoid going to like Applebee's or Outback or some. Maybe go to somewhere that's like a new hip, joint that's somewhere new in
Yeah.
your state or anything else.
I mean, you can go ahead and say the restaurant
Try to take
because
her out.
you can say like what restaurant you want, and if it's not like all over the country or world or whatnot, I'll throw a link to like the website for that restaurant in the description so people can kind of get a picture and look at it while you're talking, so they can kind of understand where you're coming from.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way I see it, depends on the restaurant either, because I don't really have a because like if you legit, I don't know, you can't really go for Mexican because if you got that upset stomach,
Oh wow, you
you need
racist,
that
huh?
Pepto. Well, no,
I'm-
usually when I eat Mexican food, that means I need that Pepto on the weekend, type stuff where it's like, hold on, I got to go to the bathroom and be in there for like 3 hours. And that whole situation. I mean, I would say probably like some Chinese or, I mean, hell, even Italian. Uh, I guess you could say Olive Garden, but if there's like I would say like Johnny Carino's or whatever, and then boom, you flash out that mun. And I suggest if you go early because if you go to because we got that showbiz up
Yeah,
here,
yeah. Tucker knows about that one.
like definitely
Story for a different time though.
yeah, to definitely go early, and then once you go to I like show business all around the world, so
Yep.
oh. So yeah, and then you take her to that showbiz a little bit early, play a few games with her, and then you
Get
see that
that
movie.
extra buttered popcorn. But
Yeah, I was told to never go to a movie, but if you're really nervous about the date and you are afraid that she's gonna ask you a bunch of random questions,
no.
a
That's
movie
why
would be suggestive
that's why
because
you
you
do
don't have
dinner
to.
and a movie. That's why you do a dinner and a movie type thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those type things. It's not just one or the other. But yeah, I feel I understand what you're saying, which you have actually changed your opinion quite a lot. As
Yeah.
well, last time we had this conversation, you pretty much were like, yeah, don't spend money at all. You pretty much took the route of you were like, yeah, like a basic plate. Like you weren't saying any were bad, but you weren't going fast food, but you were going like that step above fast food. But
Hey, Deb,
Yeah.
have you started recording yet?
oh yeah.
Ooh, I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
gonna ask this next question then.
You can like message me later and I'll answer. But no, I'll go into what mine is. Which we talked about it, and I told you I actually thought it was a good place for it, and that's the place called Eddie's where we live. I'm not sure if it's all over the place, but it's
I've heard of Eddie's. I like their queso. Their white queso is delicious.
uh yeah. I mean, like me and
Are you
Hanel had the. He
talking about
says
the
it's
wing place?
yeah. Well, me and Hanel go there for the half price wings on Wednesday, but
Oh,
it's
that sounds good.
Yes.
oh yeah, like seriously, $50, 5 pounds
Me
of
and him
wings
ate
right
that
there.
like
Yeah,
5
we
pounds of
we
wings.
we went we chowed down. It was some good shit. We fucked it up. And
Shit, I
Tucker,
real
I saw what
suggest
you
try their
messaged
queso.
me, and the answer is don't go too crazy, but go for it.
Huh.
But but that's like my place, and it's not like 5 star, but it's not. It's like like you have fast food, you have the step above, and then you have like this place. It's probably going to cost you like $50 to eat there type thing for 2 people. No,
Yeah,
you
Eddie's
know,
is
like
it's up there, but it's definitely worth it.
yeah, it's like you don't have to dress up, but you don't go in there in your sweatpants.
Yeah,
That's a
it's a
good way
bar
of
and
wording.
grill, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Genuinely really good food. I love their burgers.
yeah, it's great food, and I think that is like the place to go to for a first day. I've also done Texas Roadhouse. If anyone knows what a Texas Roadhouse is, I have
Yeah.
used that. I have used that as a first date place before. Like
I got baptized there.
I remember
You
that.
guys remember when Texas Roadhouse you could just spit the like peanut shells onto the floor like an animal?
Yes, I do.
What a time, right?
Yeah. Well, either way, I think both
Yeah.
of those places are good. I think Eddie's is like a little. If you got a girl that's like a little more like sophisticated, like, I don't want to say you take a dumb girl to Texas Roadhouse, but let me put it this way: you got book smart girl or like a street smart girl type thing, and those are like my 2 routes for it, especially like living in Oklahoma. And
Yeah.
I'm
In Oklahoma, well,
you
Oklahoma's starting to have some options, but back then, like a few
yeah.
years ago, we didn't really have any much options. It was legit Outback or or
Yeah,
Chili's.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah, those are my 2
And now
places.
we're starting to have all these pop-up restaurants.
But
Dude, you forgot Grandma's house.
bruh, uh,
Y'all
My
never
grandma
take a
hates
girl to
me,
Grandma.
so
bruh.
I mean, hey, at least you're getting some good food there.
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean, but Hanon said I'm not allowed to do no Mexican food. That's a no. You guys got to remember, I'm a Hispanic man. We show up to my house to eat with Grandma. We're getting some tacos. We're gonna have salsa. She's gonna kill us out because she's gonna start roasting the jalapenos, and we're not gonna be able to breathe, and we're gonna die. It's gonna be absolutely awful. But the food would
Green
be
jalapenos is
bomb.
my favorite cooking thing.
Oh, like I love the great day. But yeah, no. I as much as I would love to do that, I feel like I'd have to know she could survive with the monstrosity that would be homemade Mexican food by my grandma, who loves spicy food.
I mean,
That's
I
the
don't,
test. You gotta test
I
her.
don't
Yeah,
mind.
well, yeah, that's why you got to build it up. I got to take her to like Eddie's, get some wings, maybe for an appetizer, and get like lemon pepper, get like one of the mild ones, and then throw like the scorpion, which are like their hottest one on there, and see which one she goes for. She hit the lemon pepper, the easy way out, or she go for that scorpion. She got like the tears running down. She looks like shit because
Dude.
everyone does when they eat that hot food. But if she's down with it, oh yeah, she's cool with that. Next day, Grandma's house. We're eating the salsa. We're eating tacos. Like we're going in
But imagine the
enchiladas.
perfect scenario, right?
I
She takes a bite of the spicy scorpion wing and she doesn't react at all. No sweating, no tears. She
oh
just
no,
keeps eating
I'd
it.
have to leave her right then and there because she's stronger than me. She'd dominate that relationship. I can't have that. I'm an egotistical man. I can't. I'd be destroyed. She'd crush me. But all right,
Dude.
I feel like I've wasted enough time on that topic. Brazel, you just recently went to go see your girlfriend, and I'm sure you guys went on your first date. So
Yeah.
I'll let you take over from here, since you're professional, the only one of us that is not single here.
All right, so
I'm fucking.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's a difference between that and a committed relationship that Rez has got going on, you know. And I mean,
all right,
It was
so
a joke.
so
Sorry, continue.
go
God
on,
damn it.
go on,
Fuck,
go
shut
on.
up.
Everyone, quiet.
it depends which one you wanna actually count it as, because when I was our first date was technically a double date with our two of our friends who were
We'll,
dating.
we'll
And
go with
we all
you
went
two by
to
yourself type thing. We'll go
the
with
by
that one.
yourself. Okay,
Yeah, we'll go with that one. That one's a little more like intimate. The other
All
one
right,
you can kind of get away with.
yeah. So that one, I took her to a place in Florida called the Ore House. It's next to the sea. It is a seafood place. It doesn't only have seafood, but it's a
That is a
seafood place.
sketchy ass name. I'm just gonna throw that one
The
out
Ore
there.
House. Oh, it's a surprisingly nice restaurant.
Oh, I'm
for,
sure
like,
it is.
The Ore House. Like,
The
their
person that
their
named it, I
symbol is
want a
a-
high five.
their symbol.
We have a place called the Doggy Style Dog here.
Shh.
No,
We don't need to talk about that. All right, Razzle, you may continue. We'll shut up.
All
We'll
right,
shut up.
their mascot may be a giant fish with legs and lips, but they're a decently nice place.
I forgot that's in Florida.
fucking- Yeah, this is Florida.
Making
Gotta
sense now.
remember. So, it's one of those places like you're not expected suit and tie, but you're not gonna look funny if you walk in there with it.
Respect.
Um,
So kind of like that
it's
same Eddie's feel, like I was talking about.
yeah, it's like decent. You can get away with doing like $50 for two people, but like if you want to order the fucking menu, you can
Yeah,
you
if
can
you
easily
want,
hit 100.
yeah, you do the appetizer, you get
You do the gator bites,
Yeah.
the good fish, the
I mean,
fucking desserts.
it's one of
Oh,
those. If you're over 21, and you know you want to get
Yep.
like some nicer drinks, your price, it's one of those. But I know where you're coming from.
like they got the cheap alcohol, but they also got some like really fucking nice stuff back there.
Ooh, that sounds nice going to a bar.
It's a really nice place, and it's on the fucking sea, right next to the boardwalks and all that. So you can take her out for
Nice.
boardwalks and anything right after, if they weren't fucking destroyed by the hurricane. Yeah, that kind of didn't go well.
Yeah.
And really, really fresh, nice fish. They've got a little bit of freshwater fish. It's mostly all saltwater fish,
Makes sense.
but it is so good. They even have shit like gator.
Bruh.
They've got some specialty stuff. It's a
That's
nice
awesome.
place.
That's
I
awesome.
just
Yeah, nice place, good service. It's just generally a place I'd recommend. It's not like some like 3 Michelin star place, but like it's a place where if you want to, you can get costly. You can flash that cash. It's a decent place.
You can slap your Gucci
Great place to
wallet
be.
on the table and show the fat stacks of credit cards and fat dough and them $100 bills along with your Rolex right up there.
Yeah.
As for the top shelf wine, get a bottle, break it on the ground, and then just order another bottle right afterwards, just to show that you're rolling in the dough.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you can do that.
But
I don't make it rain. I make it hail on bitches.
I throw quarters too. It's okay.
Whole rolls.
Exactly.
I don't just pay for their college. I pay for their hospital bill.
Man, you're a little more pricey than me. I just use rolls of dimes, if I'm being honest.
No, man.
Although I will recommend the place we did go first on the double, which is Peterelli's Italian,
Ooh.
which is a smaller place. It's not as costly as it sounds, but it's it has a good selection, and everything there is really good. There's a surprising amount of Italians. There's a surprising amount of Italians in Florida.
Is that part? I already knew that, but
Yeah.
nice.
Well,
Okay,
the Jersey Shore, bro.
Good place.
but I'm going to move us on to the next little bit. Me and Hana were talking about this one, and I feel like it has a slight little bit of validity, English hard. Okay, let me just
Validity?
live. Yeah, that's the bitch. Okay, but anime. Whenever hot girl shows up, guys spewing bloody nose. Like they are having, it's that time of the month for them every time a girl like slightly shows her ankles or some crap. Like seriously, there are pools of blood. It is kind of worrying. Like if you actually lost that much blood, you'd be in the hospital flatline. Like jeez.
What? Does
And
that not happen to you when you see any female ever?
I mean, like seriously, like if everyone could see the Discord right now in general, Hano's got a picture of his Skyrim characters with massive gazobos. I'm just saying, like the first time I saw that, I needed to go to the ER. They had to like IV bag some blood back into me. I had to like seriously, it was crazy. There's so much blood pouring out of my nose. But Hana and me were talking about it, and we were like, what? Why is that a thing that happens in anime? And Hana actually did the research for this one, so now I'm kind of interested. Hana, take it away with your article, your story, your edumacation on this one.
Oh yeah. So but yeah, there's an article on there. I was actually doing it up for the meme I was doing for Matthew's meme. And then
Okay, glad that one
it
didn't get
all
put in.
came up to be about.
And what's it say? Hentai
And
Master
so
69.
it says any anime or manga fan will tell you the sight of the character suffering from sudden sporadic nosebleed when they are sexually aroused in uncommon Japanese created works. A male character catches a glimpse of a girl in dressing, a girl of object or affection, or winks seductive at her. You know, the idea of the sexual arousement causes the increase of blood pressure, which turns to set off the nosebleed, which is certainly true to the arousal. Embarrassment can cause us to flush. Can clearly recall my face bursting into flames when I was 12.
We don't need his life story.
When I was
I want
12
scientific
years
evidence.
old, yeah. So this guy, Dr. Koichiro, an ear, nose, or throat specialist, is on the hand, and it's true that blood pressure rises when you are sexually aroused, and it's been well documented, but there is no connection between arousal and this kind of nosebleeds. So I guess what he's trying to say, like, blood
Yeah,
does rise
the
when you
blood
see
gets
something attractive
pumping when
or
you
anything.
see boobs. But my question here is, if there's no scientific evidence to have it happen, then how did it end up as like a common thing in anime? Like it's not even like you see it and you don't know what's going on. Like everyone understood, but why is it like so understandable if it's not real?
And for this, I'd like to take a look back at the Salem witch trials, where the first unbelievably hot woman was ever seen.
Ah, I
And
see.
a man that was suffering from a deadly illness coincidentally walked into the same room as her, and his head just exploded with blood. Now, I would also like to take the time to propose a second way as to how the Salem witch trial started.
All right.
Sheerly through fate of coincidence.
Well, he has a theory about the whole thing, though. He said in the past, people like pro wrestlers would intentionally give themselves small cuts on their forehead in order to build tension in the atmosphere in the match. I can only imagine that the idea of an extreme stimulation of an excessive of energy is portrayed in the same way with nosebleeds.
Yeah.
That comes to be accepted within the method of representing that feeling.
I mean, I
So, in
understand
sort of way
that
of expressing,
because in
yeah.
anime in
So,
general, we all understand that a lot of what's done is kind of, I want to say theatrical. It's a lot bigger. Kind of like stage acting. Everything's a lot bigger than.
Exaggerated.
Yeah, and we've just kind of accepted that in anime. It's why you have moments where a character can get ragdoll, Mach speed dragged across a town, and you just accept it as what happened, even though that's not what happened. It's just they were going really fast. It was portrayed, that type thing. The overly big sobbing type thing. Like we get that. I just want to know, like that makes sense though.
I'm just waiting for a high school girl to slap me through a wall, and then
yeah. I wait. Hold on. I actually have been slapped really hard recently. If no one saw the video.
What?
Boom, tis. I'll link it in the description for everyone that wants to see me get slapped really hard by an anime girl. All right.
Anime woman.
Sign me up.
It wasn't fun, trust me.
I
But
didn't ask if it was fun. I said sign me up.
oh, all right. Well, I'll get you hooked up with it afterwards.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're welcome. Now that we're all bleeding from our noses, I'm gonna move on to the next topic.
I'm not. I'm still recovering my blood from my trip to Florida.
Oh, I'm sure. Like Razzle's in the
Oh,
hospital right now doing this video. He saw his girlfriend. He drove to Florida. Saw his girlfriend. Nosebleed. He lost so much blood.
I was nose bleeding for 3 days straight.
Yeah, it was. It was awkward. He had to wear red shirts, red pants.
Red shirts.
See, he was having to hide this. Thank God for the mask mandate. He had to cover that up just to try and hide it. But
Real
yeah.
shit. Have you guys ever been scared of a nosebleed?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Have I?
What?
No, honestly, I think every single time it just makes me laugh and go, ha ha, I look spooky.
Yeah, but like, you ever just like all
I
of a
don't know,
sudden
I
just
had
like,
a most
and then
satisfying
boom.
nosebleed before though.
I've been scared that my nose was bleeding, but I never been scared like when I actually had a nosebleed.
I'm talking about there's one that lasts like
Yeah,
a
like
little
it just
bit too
keep
long.
going. Like, it's been like how your nosebleed, yeah, you kept looking at your girlfriend and it kept pulling out of you. But like imagine there's no girlfriend there and your nose starts bleh, and it just keeps going for 3 days for no reason.
And
Except
then I
not
suddenly
like that.
find myself flying Mach 3 through the air because of the 2 blood jet streams shooting out of my face.
Exactly. And then you end up in a girl's bedroom eating a cookie, staring at her, and she slaps you into the next dimension. In which case, you wake up on a cart with a guy going, "Hey, you're finally awake. You're being taken to be executed." And then all of a sudden, dragons. And then you're like, "Ah, shit." And then you finally get to escape. And then some guy goes, "Yo, you're actually the guy we need to fuck up those dragons." And you're like, "Bruh, I just got slapped so hard I don't even remember how I got here." And he's like, "How did you get slapped so hard?" And you're like, "I don't fucking know. I can't remember. I don't even remember getting slapped. This is just random information that I, for some reason, have."
Just eating a pancake, man.
Just eating
And
a
then
crispy
some guy taunts
pancake.
you about your fucking sweet roll.
Exactly.
And that, dude,
So
I swear,
it's
every
sweet roll,
time I
bro.
hear that line, every time I hear that line, the sudden urge to murder every guard I see comes over me. And I'm just like, whoo, that quick save button's looking mighty tasty.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone
Like, every
understood
time
where
you
that
walk
went.
through
Your sweet
your
roll.
sweet roll, I'm just like, I'll murder you.
All right. Now, next topic, since we're on, kind of dates and Valentine's and all that good stuff. Valentine's, big time. There are lots of candies going on. Lots of candies everywhere you go. Dollar Tree, Target, Walmart, Walgreens. There's goddamn candies everywhere. It's like Willy Wonka's, chocolate factory up in this bitch all the time right now. But what's your favorite candy? I actually don't know this about any of you. What is the candy of choice for you guys?
Ferrero Rocher.
Actually, I knew that one about Hayden. I speak lies.
Honestly, if I'm gonna have to go with anything, I'm gonna have to go with turtles.
I also like them. They're nice, crunchy, squishy. You can make a stew out of them.
Mm-hmm. Turtles.
And then at the end, you can keep their shell.
Exactly. Make some dope armor with it or something.
Yeah.
I've got a few.
All right.
Right? Like, I just recently stumbled across 100 Grands.
Oh,
Those are
I feel
very
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Respect.
Yeah. I really like 100 Grands now. Whatchamacallits, they're good.
I'm actually gonna interject right there over the fact that whatchamacallit, my favorite candy right there. You got it on the point.
Man.
I've loved them ever since I discovered them. Like, I don't even remember. It's been a long ass time. But yeah.
No, I feel that. A weird one. Paydays. Every now and then I enjoy.
I can
For
I can
sure.
get down with the payday.
Something wrong with a good payday.
Well, Mostly because I got to take advantage of this beautiful time where I could segue into the next bit, because I have some weird topics to get into. I don't know where they came from, but I'm going to steal this payday segue and go into, so, if you guys had unlimited money, what y'all spending it on?
Bills.
It's unlimited, hey no.
Well, yeah, but you gotta first do bills before you do the big shit.
I mean, what are they
Yeah,
gonna
like an
do?
adult.
Throw you in jail? You'll pay your way out. You got unlimited money.
Don't whine about being in prison. Pay yourself out like a real man.
Exactly. You got unlimited cash, man. It just keeps flowing. Your pocketbook, like,
I
seriously.
pay my bills and I go to Japan.
I'd buy
like
a house
any good
in Florida.
American does.
I'd buy a house in Florida and a house in Alaska.
Respect.
Why in Florida?
Because every now and then you need one or two
yeah.
gun-toting hillbillies to save your life.
Yeah, you do. Honestly, it's a good idea constantly.
I mean,
yeah, dude.
yep.
Wait, gun-toting hillbillies on Florida or Alaska?
Yes.
Both. Both,
Oh,
honestly.
Yes.
Because the place I do it in Florida is considered L.A., Lower Alabama. Terrible joke I hear constantly.
Down
And-
here to dang do.
And then Alaska, they're already in Alaska.
Yeah, that's just Alaska in general.
It's just fucking Alaska.
All right. Tucker, what you spending them fat stacks on?
Hookers and blow.
I
No, that's not true. I think I definitely take care of my family first. My parents have been
Yeah.
wanting to build
Yeah.
their own house for a while, so I think I'd take care of that first.
That's sweet. That's nice. I like that one.
I'd be like the David Dobrik of my family too. I'd
Well,
buy everyone a
And I'd
Tesla.
buy my
I've had plenty of time to think about this, and I believe I come up with an answer that satisfies me and will surprise no one. I would buy Dr. Pepper. Then I'd get a pool. I would buy Dr. Pepper. Not like just a bottle of the drink. I mean the company. I will buy that
I
bitch.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm literally going to just fill a pool with Dr. Pepper, and I'm going to swim in that bitch and die happy.
Are you gonna make a Dr. Pepper mansion and own the Dr. Pepper mansion with a fucking pool
Yes.
full of fucking Dr. Pepper?
I'm going to have fountains of Dr. Pepper.
And I'm just gonna see the fucking news one day, owner of Dr. Pepper found dead face down in his own pool of Dr. Pepper.
My toilets flush Dr. Pepper.
Smile on his face shone when he was flipped over.
Yeah, exactly.
Died at
no,
peace.
Coroner cut him open, and it literally just.
All of his organs have been taken out and replaced with Dr. Pepper bottles, sir. We don't know what to do. We don't know how it happened.
Exactly. That is where my money's going. I mean, then yeah. I mean, of course I would help my family. I would be down with that.
Yeah.
But after they're taken care of, Dr. Pepper. I'm starting the Church of Dr. Pepper at this point.
Damn it.
We could.
I was
No.
about to say my family.
Yep.
I feel like
I was about to say.
It's all right.
What?
What?
Hold on, I think I can interrupt Hano one more time.
All right, do it. The standoff of the century here's, boys.
Waiting with the raw with it, right?
But either way, I think we've spent enough time on that one. So.
I was about to say we could put any research between all that. How to do the Elon Musk thing, but then
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I want to go to goddamn Saturn.
Oh my gosh, I want to create. Speaking of Saturn, that you guys actually just gave me the best segue I could have asked for. Warp drive technology. I don't actually know what question or what I can add on to with this, as it was a topic handed to me by the lovely Taco himself. So, Taco, if you would like to take over warp drive technology, and I'm also going to throw your space in there as well. So we'll throw space / warp drive technology into one hunga longa no laganga. Also,
Alrighty, so
Hannah, if you keep messaging people right now on a chat that I'm in, so these bleeps keep happening, I'm literally gonna throw a bottle of Dr. Pepper at your head when I see you.
I second that.
Sorry, Mike is
Boy,
texting me.
he's not texting you. He's messaging the whole chat. Now shush. You can answer him afterwards. Now, Tucker, warp drive technology, space travel.
So I don't remember exactly how it was explained. I skimmed through the article for the most part, but it was like instead of trying to create a warp hole through space and time to get to destinations quicker, controlling a warp hole event around a ship itself to expand its like space and time to the destination rather than through space and time.
I'm actually going to leave my own opinion on this until the very end. Razzle, you're a huge fan of space travel and kind of know how I feel about space travel already. And yeah, so I'll let you take over next. You can talk about your Elite Dangerous mumbo jumbo.
I have no idea the scientific side of it. I have no idea what other people do with it. I just want to go to fucking space and go. I want to fucking see how fast I can goddamn do. I want to fucking slingshot around the sun. No, I want to.
That's a Phineas and Ferb. That's a Phineas and Ferb reference. I know it. What
yes,
is it?
it is.
I know that song. We listen to that while we play Elite Dangerous, boy.
I know.
I really want to go listen to it right now, but I can't. I'm gonna cry.
What a slingshot fucking around that black hole in the center of the universe.
But yeah. And then Hannah, you're currently doing something space related. I'm not going to talk too much about because I'll let you announce that whenever you announce it. But your opinion on warp drive technology slash space travels.
I don't know. I know that Elon Musk's SpaceX Force kind of failed today, but hey, that's just for more research to come about to settle on Mars. I don't know. I mean, it just seems like the technology's there. I mean, it's not possible we are living in the future that currently we are in, but I mean, it's just
So you
I
think
mean,
we
I think
hit
it's
a
pretty
barrier?
cool.
All right, so
No, we could always go further. It's just like the sea. I mean, there's always more that we can do.
all right. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, everybody knows.
I kept myself for last because I will say this: growing up, I loved Star Trek. I thought it was amazing. I thought the idea of going warp speed, awesome sauce. I want to do it. I loved the idea so much that I actually spent, and then the idea of it that I actually went and did a lot of research there for a while to kind of see, put in perspective the possibility of it ever happening. And after all, like, I'm not going to say that I went to college and I'm a college educated doctor, engineer, person that knows this to heart, but I don't know physics or anything like that, but everything I've learned has pretty much guaranteed the impossibility of it being a thing that we will ever be able to do. Not because really of like the limitations of technology, but more the limitations of us as like squishy people. Because I mean, yeah,
we have to find some way to keep ourselves intact through the.
And it's not even that. Like, say you can, if you try doing light speed route, you can look this up. We there's the, I forget what it is, the particle accelerator, where they have the smallest particle, like the next thing right next to, it's literally as small as it can get, and they've been speeding it up, and it is still like decimal, decimal 0.00 away from being light speed. It's not light speed yet. And it will never reach light speed. It is actually physically impossible because it has mass. As long as you're a solid and light isn't, you can never reach the same speed as light. And that means that, one, it takes light 8 minutes to get from the sun to here, So we're never even going to come close to that. If you try going anywhere near that speed, and there's even a like decimal point 1,000,001% of gravity, and you attempt to hit that speed, you'll instantly just become a pancake. And there's no really working around that, unless we like develop an entire different form of you know, technology, in which case I read that we would before we could ever think about traveling space, we would first have to master time. We would actually have to learn how to time travel in order to even come close to attempting to travel through the vastness of space. And there's my random
Yeah.
nonsense. I could
I
talk
mean,
about
that
this for
makes
a
sense
long
because
time.
space is so big.
Yeah, I mean, I really could. Like, I could probably go a full podcast just talking about warp drive technology. I like I said, I love the idea of it. I love what it could do, but I also kind of had my heart broken and when I learned a lot of how impossible it was for us. But then again, if we ever get there and I'm proven wrong, I'm not going to be sad about it. Like anyone that sees this like years in the future and we're warping to Saturn 22 and they're like, wow, look how stupid he was. Yeah, I will fully embrace that. If we get warp drive technology, I'll call myself stupid. But yeah. So
Yeah, I don't feel like that shit's gonna happen in my lifetime, but honestly, I've got high hopes for the fucking zooming right around the sun technology. I believe in it.
I actually fully believe we're gonna kill ourselves before we ever have the resources, time, and energy, and the technology, along with the knowledge of how to do it. Because the technology, the people, all of that, resources, the communication, working together, things like that, would all have to be really well in line for us to be attempting to do shit like that. And has Haynal returned? He said he had to do something. He sent me a text real fast. If not, we'll just continue without him. But I guess that we'll take that as he is not here. So next one, animals. This one is again from Tucker. It is any animal. We could have any animal in the world, like any animal, as a pet. What name would you give them, and the reason behind it?
Real or fake? Or non-existing yet?
Tucker,
Or
limitations
no
on the
exists.
pet. Like what's our limitations here, Tucker? I feel like Tucker. No, he's here.
I didn't really think of any limitation.
All right, we'll say non-existent and fantasy alike. Let's slap them on in there. So,
Fuck.
yeah.
Now I gotta decide if I want to be that guy or not. I'm gonna leave my answer to after Hana if he
Alright.
comes back.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll come back. Tucker, do you have one for us, or do I need to take the lead on this one?
I might. I'm thinking about it now, and I feel like for me personally, my best option and most fun option would be to bring back a huge male manticore
Mm-hmm.
and name it. I haven't really thought of a name. What could I name it though?
Oh,
Because it has to be something that commands respect.
yeah. Well, if you want to leave that one,
Peanut.
yes, Peanut. That's the one. That's the manicore's name now. So I've thought about my animal now that fantasy's allowed, and at least if Hanal was here, he wouldn't be exactly surprised by my answer. I don't think anyone is, but Godzilla. I'd want that.
And what would you name your Godzilla?
Tom. Tom the tyrannical tyrant, the radioactive beast, the monstrosity, the destruction of worlds. I like, yeah. Now, if I'm going realistic and I have to pick an animal in real life, definitely a wombat. Named Wiggles, of course.
Of course.
Like, I feel like that's just a requirement at this point.
Alrighty. On the realistic side, honestly, a fucking owl. Not like not Harry Potter shit or any of that. I just want a fucking owl. Owls are dope.
Yeah, I can agree.
Those little bastards catch rats and shit.
Wow.
They fucking apologies. Field mice.
There we go.
Not rats.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's allowed to catch other rats. My rat was a fighter. Would have taken your owl down, strangled it via its tail, made the owl, call uncle.
You ever seen the fucking when you pick up the owl and its legs are still on the branch and you just see its fucking long ass legs and it's adorable?
Yeah.
Also, the goddamn feathers, those things are soft, like surprisingly soft.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh fuck it. Fuck it. I call it Jack. I call it Jack. And before I say my mythical animal, I'm letting Hannah take the floor.
All right, Hannah. Since you haven't been here, I'll give a quick explanation again. We're talking about if we could have a pet, any pet. If cat girls are not allowed; those are called off immediately. We're not allowed to say those before we get into that. But can be a fantasy creature. I said my fantasy creature would be Godzilla, and my realistic creature would be a wombat. Yeah, favorite animal that you're gonna make your pet, its name, and why.
Well, I don't think I have a fantasy creature because sometimes fantasy creatures lead to death. So
yeah, I wouldn't mind
either
dying to
a red
Godzilla
panda or a sloth.
Okay, that's actually all right. What's the name of your red panda and/or sloth?
Red panda will probably be named Jerry.
All right.
And probably like the sloth will probably be called Molasses or something like that.
That's actually really funny, and I like that one.
Yeah. For a mythical creature, I like I said, I don't think I have a real one. I don't know. I might have to think about that.
All right.
Maybe next podcast we'll have to be like,
we'll come back to it. All right. That means it's back to you, Razzle. What's your mythical one, buddy?
My mythical one. See, I was gonna take the one if Hannah didn't, but then you put the rule out there.
That's
got rid of.
I could smell it in the air.
Yep.
Like as soon as I re-asked the question, I was like, "Hold up here. There's a problem. I need to seal this. I was like, I need to flex seal this right now before there's a lot of damage going on."
See, I wasn't probably gonna do it for the same reasons Hannah might do it. But yeah. Nice. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna be a boring ass bitch and just pick a fucking dragon.
I mean, that's not boring. That's cool. I mean, did you hear the one I picked? I picked Godzilla. Yeah, I mean, that's not exactly crazy. That's not exactly like no different from the dragon. Not really.
Yeah.
Mine is just bigger and better and cooler and more badass.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Stuck to the goddamn land, little bitch.
Yo, he don't need to fly. I mean, he just kick your ass. He just like, you think you're gonna just breathe fire on me? Radioactive laser beam to your face.
You said kick your ass, and all I could think of is the fucking one movie where he slides across his tail and drop kicks.
Damn right he will. Fucking do that to your dragon. He will like Hannah. If Hannah was to sit on a 120-pound scrawny man, that would be the equivalent of my Godzilla just laying across your dragon.
Yeah,
you can your well, how would you name your Godzilla?
Oh, Tom.
Hmm.
Uh,
I would name mine Ringo.
yeah, my
Look,
my dragon.
look, Hannah. You can't do that. You can't do. I understand. Rango is an amazing movie. It is a glorious movie. It is a movie that was sent to us by God Himself, graced to us to tell us the meaning of life in a way that no one ever could. Only Johnny Depp could possibly deliver that beautiful acting as a lizard that inspires and awes us. But you can't just throw around the name Rango like that. It's basically an insult to the Bible.
Justice for Johnny.com.
Exactly. All right. So we're already going a little long, but I want to get to these things because I want to hear what you guys have to say about that. Is Tucker here? Or did
Jerry, by the way.
Tucker here, or did he go as well? I think he vanished. Oh well. I will continue. So
It accidentally muted me. I was muted this whole time.
wow.
No.
I just
had
gotta.
so many good jokes, and I thought I just wasn't funny.
I mean,
Fuck you.
that one sucks. But all right, so I went and looked up three news stories for us to kind of tell you guys about that. I just kind of want to hear your reaction to. I don't think any of them will surprise you, but it's interesting. First one, Hollywood sign temporarily reads Holly Boob as 6 people vandalized it. They were they threw up a tarp with the letter B and added a line on the D to make it say Holly Boob. And the thing is, they're
calling it Hollyweed.
They weren't really. They didn't get in a lot of trouble for it. They just got away with I think a misdemeanor, because the what was he the LAPD captain said that the stunt was intended to apparently raise awareness for breast cancer, along with the fact there was no vandalism because the sign wasn't damaged in any way. They just added to it and they didn't break it. But yeah, it just read Holly Boob and it entertains me.
It reminds me of that one time. I don't know if you guys remember about that one guy changing the Hollywood sign to Hollyweed.
Not even slightly.
Really? Because it was a big meme, and I think it was in 2016.
I got nothing for you.
It was a big meme. Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like I think 20. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it was just yeah, it was like a Hollywood prank and stuff. Yeah, it was like yeah, no, it was in 2017, and then like everyone made like memes about the Hollywood and like changed it a lot, and like everyone was making the assumption like they changed it again type stuff because he did the exact same thing, but
I'm not gonna lie, I find a Holly Boob funnier than Hollyweed. Like I feel like Hollyweed is too basic. That one's too easy. That one's like one of those. Oh, okay. Like it doesn't surprise anyone, but boobs are always entertaining.
True, but it just yeah. Yeah, it was in 2017. A 30-year-old artist on Monday, he put white tarps over the O's, to make them look like E's, and then he put like black tarps as way to make it look like the E's, and stuff. And yeah, and then it was like New Year's Day. It was like the beginning of that. So,
all right, I am gonna pull us away from this one to go to the next one that entertains me as is semi-esque close to us in Fort Worth, Texas. Some birds down there were the cedar waxwings were eating fermented berries and getting drunk, and we're like flying into things and whatnot this year. Apparently there's just a bunch of drunk waxwings just everywhere from eating them fermented berries. That. Yeah.
In their population, didn't it like fucking
take skyrocket
because all of the drunk ones are real bad at flying?
Actually, no. It looked people are saying that it slightly looks like it's increasing because there's no human interaction going on because of COVID this year or last year, I guess. And I mean, it's affecting us now,
And
but
they be fucking then.
yeah. So there's no
They be doing
humans
that.
to really bother them, so a lot more are coming out.
Are you sure they're not just partying?
I mean, I mean, I'm just looking at the one article. No one quote me. I didn't do like intense research on this. I just found entertaining things.
They are partying and fucking. That's why.
And
They wake up
this
one morning and they're
article,
like, "God dang, you laid eggs."
this article came out February 2nd of this year at 3:30. So, I'm just
These
saying.
shells are black. These kids aren't mine.
Yep. But yeah. So that's going on with those birds.
For the pity laugh paint on.
And
They're just getting one last party in before all the humans are back in full swing.
exactly. You know, they're just like, oh shit, we got to go get all those berries before the humans start gobbling them up and doing stupid crap again. And then this one, probably my favorite. Edible race cars break Guinness World Record in Washington State. Two NASCAR drivers, I believe, raced in two cars that were 91% cake. And they reached up to speeds of 17 miles per hour.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's riveting.
Right? I don't know why, but just the fact they were racing cake. I might have been hungry when I was looking at it, okay? Shut up.
They would have seen the
like
fattest white kid they'd ever see tackle the front of their car.
Just.
They could get up to 2 miles per hour.
I think my how fast did you say they were going?
17.08 miles per hour and traveled a distance of 349 feet.
My first
So
record
they can
that
travel
I
as
really,
fast as Usain Bolt.
No, Usain Bolt runs way faster than that. He, I think, was caught going, what was it, like 28 miles an hour?
That
Yeah.
was like 22.
Someone Google that real fast.
I got it.
they would see this
28 miles
giant
per
white.
hour.
What was it?
28 miles per hour.
28 miles per hour. I was right. High five self. Oh, yeah. You're a genius. Okay. But yeah. So, there you go. All I can imagine now is Tucker just running after them. Just, cake! Cake!
Exactly. Like you'd see these drivers like faster, please, please, as they look back. They look over at their
Mr.
cake,
Michael
like
Andretti would be like looking over his shoulder, go, "Oh God, floor it!"
exactly.
He'd be playing
And all
Need,
they hear- all
Need
they
for
would hear is
Speed
just
all of a
these
sudden.
honking steps coming up behind them.
Just Need for Speed all of a sudden. Just you're the popo, and they're like, no, I need to get away.
No, I am not the popo. I am not the one that protects the public.
I mean, yes, but you gotta go get rid of the cake cars. Those things are a hazard. They're not street legal. You're saving the people by eating the cake.
I didn't ask if it was street legal. I asked if it was chocolate.
Look, reasons and whatnot. It doesn't matter. In the end, you were the hero for us all. And that's pretty much everything.
Every time I hear the word cake, it reminds me of a woman's ass, because that's what they used to say back then in rap movies. They're like, "Girl, you got some nice cake back there." And then I picture the race car drivers riding on a bunch of asses, going 17 miles per hour. I rode on the town on an
All right,
ass.
so I'm gonna
Obama's
choose to
ass.
end this one like I ended the last one, with a random fish fact that I quickly Googled. So what do I got here? All right, this is what I'm gonna use. A male emperor anglerfish lives together with up to 5 female mates. If the emperor anglerfish dies, one of the females turns into a male fish and becomes the leader of the group. There you go. There's the fact
I'm
for
pretty
you.
sure that's how I became a guy.
I don't know. I mean, you are rivaling Razzle in thickness.
Oh, fuck, is he? I gotta get thicker.
Tucker's
I'm
pretty
the
damn
chunkiest
thick.
motherfucker you'll ever see.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, you guys might have to go at like competition level on who's a little bit thicker.
Yeah, honestly.
Everyone in the comments, let us know who's thicker.
I've been losing a little bit of my thickness. I went back down to Florida, and the dude who I tied in thickness with him, it was bullshit.
Yep. Disappointing. All right, everyone, say your goodbyes.
Goodbye. I'm gonna start my training.
Apparently,
See you guys.
hey, no.
I'm gonna have more
Yes.
than that
Say goodbye
car.
to the people.
All right, you guys have a good one.
All right, and everyone, go check out Teriyaki Rezel and Hano Saints channel. And also, if you like D&D crafts and things like that, or you're interested in getting into it but don't know where to start, Hano has started a channel called The Basics. Go check it out. It's pretty cool. Tucker, thank you for joining us in this bullshit.
Oh, always, always. Happy to be here.
Goodbye.